The sky turned purple. Follow Giad on his journey from losing hope of ever finding weird rappers in Portland to suddenly being on the stage with two of the best anywhere. Now available in its complete form online. The Sky Turned Purple, featuring Mental Stamina, Crow,
join me
and
in
Giad.
welcoming Crow to our stage.
Beautiful work there, buddy, but something you gotta see before you go.
Sure, it's a long walk to the Android Void show. I'm getting thirsty. Maybe there's something to drink in this mysterious bottle I was given. This cap sure is hard to get off. Whoa! Jesus Christ.
Thank you, my son. I've been trapped in that bottle for a great while.
Who are these monsters?
¿Quiénes son estos monstruos? Qui sont ces monstres?
Hello from the offices of Electroshock and Awe.
Sorry, but we must. Take over your cable access station. For it is urgent our art be brought to the people. Do not resist. We use AI. Authentic ignorance. You can't overcome our technology. Now on with the show.
Send hate mail /cease and desist letters as appropriate. Thank you and have a good day from the offices of Electroshock and Awe.
Lick it.
Lick it.
If I lick
I
it,
know. Now lick it.
my son, I don't know if my teachings will be...
Listen, you're gonna be punished or go to hell or something if you don't grant my 3 wishes, so grant the 3rd wish and lick the fucking frozen stripper pole.
It's an attack.
Es un ataque. C'est une attaque.
A takeover.
Una toma de control. Une prise en charge.
The cable access.
El acceso al cable. L'accès au câble.
Whoa.
Yes. I'm sure. Yes. They've been chosen. Yes. Of course not. Yes. It is. They will be assembled. I will send invitations. Yes. Not all. Some not now. Some never. Hoist the axe. Consider this your invitation. This event will be a demonstration of sorts. A way to present the type of event I'd like to do as a regular series. Some of the resources that are available to our presentation aspect, as well as my approach to a new way forward for releasing music, promoting and performing it, and networking with other artists. You might find some useful information. My ultimate goal, I boiled down.
Or you might like the chance to collaborate directly.
the universe in all of its wonder. But do you wonder about it? If you find yourself here today, likely you're among the enlightened few, and we have so much to learn from each other. I don't preach to the choir. I don't seek sycophantic approval, nor wish to seek reassurance by those of the same mindset. Let's say it's safe to say we can all use the occasional reminder. Stop sometimes, ponder the scope of the universe to the best of your ability, and see your place in it. Our time in the known reality and our corporeal form is fleeting, and when our perceptions are attuned and our minds focused, it's clear in no uncertain terms that our creative spirit is the center point of our existence, our purpose, our common trait, and a uniting factor. It was said that when the doors of perception are cleansed, everything will appear as it truly is, infinite. Well, when the doors of perception are ripped off the hinges and thrown into the void, all will appear as it is meant to be. Odd. The time is here. Sleeper cells activate. Welcome to Media is Our Playground, part of the Open Playground series from Open Signal, and organized by the Odyssey Agency. This is a Media Hijack event, an extension of the Portland Cable Access Hijack. The revolution won't be televised? Nonsense. It's just on public access.
It's an attack.
Es un ataque. C'est une attaque.
A takeover.
Una toma de control. Une prise en charge.
The cable access.
El acceso al cable. L'accès au câble.
Who are these monsters?
¿Quiénes son estos monstruos? Qui sont ces monstres?
Hello from the offices of Electroshock and Awe.
Sorry, but we must. Take over your cable access station. For it is urgent our art be brought to the people. Do not resist. We use AI. Authentic ignorance. You can't overcome our technology. Now on with the show.
Send hate mail/cease and desist letters as appropriate. Thank you and have a good day from the offices of Electroshock and Awe.
A special technology we alone in Outlandia have mastered. It's called AI, authentic ignorance. Yeah. If you're going to be artificial, that just means fake. Intelligence? Pfft, not if it's fake. Be stupid. Real stupid. Welcome to the Media Hijack, the Cable Access Hijack, and our headquarters at Open Signal PDX. So,
You all know me as the guy screaming in a phone booth about free stuff in Portland. Like, I don't know. I think I wouldn't trust me either. But like, these are some of the core things I consider cornerstones of being an artist with nothing. I started off this year with nothing except cool ass relationships. Some of them in this room, and like, very happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. I don't know if most of my crew kind of have met in some capacity, but like, you're still getting to know each other. I was having a beautiful conversation with Zay about passing knowledge between generations, and that doesn't mean that's not a one-way street. That's a back and forth, having mutual, genuine mutual respect. Like to have somebody of the unique musical history and knowledge of the Reverend Watt to my weird story, which I tell you a little bit at a time because you're not going to believe it. To young men like this that are going to carry on after, it's a great thing to be a part of. This is could go roughly because, you know, it's a very complex choreography we built up here, and we ran out a bit of time. But I had a surprise guest show up in town, and behind the curtain that you clearly see right over here, she's about to perform.
You know, I'm growing a little tired of always trying to live up to you and your dreams and your failures too. It's making me mad looking at your stupid fucking face this time. Because I'm getting a little tired of being the mirror of your projections. Because truly I am just your reflection. You never really knew that, now did you? And you're getting sad because you keep seeing yourself in me. And maybe that's the fucking problem. Maybe that's the problem. You know, but we all wear masks. We all wear masks, and that was just yours. Your expensive habit that has been the expense of my life. Go on and use me to face what you need. Because you're a fucking clown, so go drown it with your demons. This is what happens when you just don't listen, that I've been teaching you the same lesson for fucking years. And you never did get it. Through the... Thank you. That's much better. It really just needs to stop. You have to sit in some silence. Try to breathe. Try to breathe. Try to breathe through the torture of self-perpetual mental violence. God damn it, no! I can't continue to hide this. But my problem is I don't wear makeup. No, and I'm no pussy when it comes to fighting. You see, these black eyes, I got it from the magic man who I met on the street corner. He likes to sell clear crystals to street witches. I use it to alchemize my pain from a sacred place, transmute it into paintings, forever showcasing blood-soaked wings on the back of an angel. She died so I could survive another night. But now I'm channeling all of these messages from the voices that I'm hearing inside of my head, gods and goddesses of all religious origins, whispering their demands in my ears at a constant, God damn it! They must not know. They must not know I don't speak heaven's language. I only sound this angelic for those who are willing to listen. But no one can hear me right now. I've been trapped in this basement. And I don't understand what they're wanting me to say. It's just gibberish and chattering inside of my head, but I feel the pressure on my soul and it's spreading divine healing. But how can I do that? How can I do that when I don't know what they're saying? I don't know the meaning. I don't know. I feel myself getting desperate. Again, please, can somebody please relieve me from this? Tell me I haven't gone completely insane already. Why are you all laughing? What's so funny? Was I ever even sane to begin with? It's pathetic. She just needs some sleep.
As artists seeking to share our work via live performance and releases on various media, we need to have some kind of structure in place to do so. All the while maintaining our freedom from the absurd institutions, shameful grift, and ever-present pitfalls. Let me tell you where I'm at in the process. I don't claim to know the way. I'm a proponent of shared ideas, complementary skill sets, the best idea winning, and putting collective first, not a statement of pride or insistence on credibility. It's just the way shit works out, based on my experience anyway. As artists, we must create, release, promote, perform, and archive. My personal structure, humble, DIY, of questionable reach, respectability, or efficiency, just me. Electroshock and Awe, my multimedia production project. Odyssey Agency, my booking and promotions. The Electroshop and Awe, my dabbling in online store and research project to imagine the merch table of the future. And the Radon Archive, my first attempt at a serious archival project. But that's all so boring. And it reeks of the shameful music biz mentality I deride. If only there were a more creative, a way to reenact these concepts in some, that would be more to my taste.
Hello from the offices of Electroshock and Awe Multimedia Productions and the Odyssey Agency. Let us begin by giving you a glimpse of Outlandia and welcome you as the first visitors to the alternate reality compound where we dwell. We have developed a new, elsewhere unknown technology. We call it AI, authentic ignorance. You know, artificial means fake. Fake intelligence is ignorance. If you're gonna be stupid, be real about it. Be real stupid. Authentic ignorance. Welcome to the headquarters, the Odd Empire. Sorry, the major sculpture in the lobby is still under construction. We're going to reveal that soon. Elevators right over there. Find your way to the main reception at your convenience. Welcome to the offices of what we've come to call the Odd Empire. What would be more appropriate is probably something like the Octopus. The new generation of multimedia artists must have many tentacles to dip into the various aspects of the experimental music and arts underground. There are many plates to spin at all time. As agents of Odd, we operate the Odyssey Agency to promote, publicize, and put the projects of G-Odd, and sometimes also alter ego Scott and Edgar, along with specific projects and various collaborators. Electroshock and All is the name G-Odd produces under. This began in 2021, the accepted notion time construct and the non-reality, coinciding with a shift of full focus on multimedia cross-disciplinary productions. This grows out of the Mecca Mobile Recording Studio. It began in Portland a few years after the aforementioned Mr. Niger and his partner Paul Beauchamp closed down their infamous recording studio in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, storing off material possessions to commit to nomadic lifestyle based solely on the band Sakara and other projects from the Rayon Collective. At the shop and all, and the virtual merch table were set up 12 years ago to offer some of the releases from G-Odd Music Productions. Please proceed. More areas of the compound will be open to you.
Anyone of any means, if willing to dedicate the time and effort, can maintain a similar structure and have a reasonable outlet for the creative work. However, a whole bunch of individuals doing it at the same time, and with even some vague umbrella lumping it all together.
I didn't hear anybody guess who the special guest performer was. It was Desi Casanova Fools from Seattle. You know, I can't say enough about how much it's a pleasure it's been getting to know Reverend Watt and Old Nick. Like, around each other for a year of us all being weirdos and haven't really chatted much, and I love the dinner table. I always want people to be at the same table. If you're at the Waypost show, Nick, I kept saying, get to the table. And everybody's like, when does the show start? When you get to the table. I would never have guessed that I had so much in common with in background wise with Nick. I just thought he was just another spaced out old hippie, and he is. But then all of a sudden, I needed a spaced out old hippie in my life. That's great. And I would like to welcome to the stage Old Nick and Reverend Watt, who stole the virtues of playing on music on mushrooms.
Hey, I'm Old Nick, and I took some mushrooms today. Let me tell you a story about the time I was abducted by aliens in southeast Louisiana. Well, they gave me a message for all mankind. They said, be kind to one another. Be Be kind to all the living things. Be kind yourself. Let's just start there. See how it goes. Let's just start there. See how it goes. One night I was driving out in Livingston Parish. Well, I saw a strange light up in the road. Sometimes I remember little bits and pieces, but this is a story that I've never told. But now I'm old. Well, that was 40 years ago, give or take. The Amite River was high, and so was I. Sometimes I dream about that big owl up in a tree, and I wake up with these words that have haunted me endlessly. They said, be kind to one another. Be kind to all the living things. Be kind yourself. Let's just start there. See how it goes. Let's just start there. See how it goes. I think I was taken aboard a saucer that night. Or maybe it was deep underground with no sound. Well, there are creatures who spoke inside my head. These are the words those creatures said. They said, don't be afraid. Well, I said, fuck you, too late. I said, fuck you, too late. They said, be kind to one another. Be kind to all the living things. Be kind yourself. Let's just start there and see how it goes. Let's just start there. See how it goes. Next thing I remember, I was back in my truck. My memories a castle of sand at high tide. Well, I slapped at the upholstery, trying to remember, but it was gone, and my clock was wrong. 2 hours gone. Sometimes I think about telling my story, then I'd get a strange voice on the phone. They said, man, you didn't see nothing that night. And outside, a big black sedan with two men come around again. I said, guys, be kind to one another. Be kind to all the living things. Be kind to yourself. Let's just start there. See how it goes. Let's just start there. See how it goes. One night I was driving out in Livingston Parish. Well, I saw a strange light up in the road. True story. Well, social media is a special kind of bondage. We give our data away for free. They should be paying us a fee. So please, 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 please don't post this song on Facebook or YouTube. I don't want to participate in their algorithms of hate, no. Please, 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 please don't leave me out there with the clickers, counting likes and stars. And eyeball time, I will stay out here with the crickets. Let my music fly away, dissipate, and be free, like it's supposed to be. So please, 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 please don't post this song on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. I do not wish to participate in their algorithms of hate, Lord. Please, please, please. It's time to renegotiate the terms of agreement, y'all. All we gotta do is nothing. Read a book, go for a walk. Starve the beast. Starve the beast. So, please don't post this song on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok. I don't want to participate in their algorithms of hate, no. Please, 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 please. I'm begging you, don't do it.
Reverend Watton, I call this number Just Like Diogenes Blues. I thought about adding a subtitle proving I'm just as good as Bob Dylan, smarter even, but I thought better of it. I've been hauling my ash across the smoke-choking inhuman town. I've been hustling my act around this stacked deck called Two Human Town, trying to find a concession where the top finally nails it all down. I got numbed by the prayers of a faithful lady fair who knew not my pain. I got doped by intercessions in old hymnals, deaf to my cries of pain. When they sing there is no weather, then the lightning comes slamming down like rain. Well, they hauled me out and then they hacked off my cord, crossed me with a palm to hear a psalm to their Lord. So don't you frock me and I won't frock you, 'cause if you heard me preach, one of us might think that I believed it true. One agreeable race can't be found. If I find my concession, I'll probably hear me swear to some god it's no lie. When I make my concession, I shall swear I cannot possibly lie. Yeah, right. But that'll prove I've lost my way, so I might as well stop, shuffle off that deck, and die.
This is not your normal open mic. This is not your normal open mic.
You can walk in with nothing, pick up a guitar or bass already plugged in, or sit down at a drum kit. You can get information about other open mics and play at.
This is not your normal open mic.
You contribute to a zine or a compilation album. You can have a video backing track for your performance.
This is not your normal open mic.
You can network with cool musicians and artists who are active around the city. There's no medium or genre, only the creative spirit. Creating the community that will replace the music business.
Cut him up. Up. Reason to live for death, God. Fist in the air, we cutting our wrist. Cut him up. Cut him up. Up. Digging ballistics.
This section of the evening was brought to you by the Rapid Response Home Shopping Network. Price is so low, it's a regular steal. Materialism for those who don't need it. My wig is currently on eBay in Idaho. Somebody, please buy it. You know, when you have open mic situations, you start digesting people's music in 5-minute chunks. And sometimes it takes a while to decide how you feel about it. I had somebody describe to me the feeling of like, I have you now. And our next performer, at some point, she just got me. And I think the only person I can ever say this about, I think maybe where I really crossed the line was her Instagram. Like, I freaking hate Instagram, but you know, like I saw something shocking I've never seen on the internet before. Like, not very much anyway. Sincerity. And when April L reads, like, it takes me to a place, I've described it as a mix of like having your mother read you a story, having your girlfriend read you a story while you're in the bathtub, and having just like a good old fashioned narrator like Morgan Freeman or something. Like it's so real, and like I when her voice cracks, my eyes crack, or whatever it is. Like I don't know where the words come from. It's freaking amazing, and like so. I'm so happy to have her here. April L. That's a E-L-L-L. Si tu veux parler le français, je parle de toi.
Just like the letter.
I thought it was L. I thought it was French.
That's the spelling. I was talking about the pronunciation. Hi, I'm April. I don't think I can compare to Morgan Freeman, but I'll do my best. I have a piece that I wrote last year after I went to a monastery. I'll probably explain that in the piece. So I've never done anything like this before, which is something I do a lot. So it's called Experiencing God. I want to share an experience I had on the last morning of a workshop weekend at a monastery. I'm not a Buddhist, nor do I have a regular meditation practice, but I deeply appreciated the time to sit in silence and was impressed by the deep and vivid thoughts and images that flooded my mind when I let myself be free from the distractions of living. This was the first time in my life doing anything like this that weekend. I woke up that morning with a dream that I couldn't quite grasp. I could picture myself walking, maybe contemplating, but I couldn't bring back any words or fully formed images. I had the thought that it might come back to me in the Zendo. I'm very new to this formal meditation gig, and I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have such expectations, but being human, there I was. That morning, I grabbed extra cushions for my knees so I could sit cross-legged. The night before, when I was exhausted, I was so annoyed and uncomfortable that I couldn't drop in at all. The new posture put me more at ease, and being well-rested helped, I'm sure. My attempts at meditation have been only moderately fulfilling thus far, but I remembered something that the teacher Kozin said about how you don't do 3 mantras in the Zendo. You just try to focus on one, so I decided to try that. I learned Om Mani Padme Hum from a YouTube guru a few years before that. And it's really the only one I know besides I Am Loving Awareness. So I went with that. Breathing in and breathing out each syllable. Om and out. Ma and in. Ni and out, pad and in, may and out, hum. Sometimes changing it up to say it faster, not matching with my breath. Sometimes letting my mind wander, but not too far, always bringing it back to my mantra. And I do think of it as my mantra because it resonates, not just because it's the only one I know. Without getting too much into detail, it means jewel in the lotus, or the sublime and divine balance of perfection within. I am the jewel in the lotus, the perfect balance of dark and light. I am equally as much a part of creation as everything else and just as insignificant. I am God, and so are you, and it is everything. That's what it means to me. I sat on my mat, breathing in and breathing out, repeating my mantra. My thoughts began to wander as they are wont to do. I've learned to stop fighting the wandering thoughts and instead watch them float across my mind as an observer instead of the originator. It occurred to me that I would be back at work tomorrow night, but there was no emotion attached to the thought. I could clearly picture myself there in the hospital, standing at the nurse's station. I continued my mantra, breathing out, breathing in, Om Mani Padme Hum. I am the jewel in the lotus. I am God. I began to go about my workday in this vision. Time wasn't linear, but instead I observed myself performing all the tasks all at once, like the Flash, zipping into place from place to place while everything else stands still. I remembered in the vision that I am God, and I watched as everything I touched became anointed in golden light. I saw it like a single water drop falling from the tip of my finger and radiating out in concentric ripples, all blending together, bathing everything around me in a golden glow. Om Mani Padme Hum. One drop to the paper at the nurse's station, one to the desk, one to the coworker. I brushed their shoulder in passing. Golden light from the shoulder of my patient where I lay my hand on them. And it dawned on me then that it was God reaching out to the same God, like recognizing like the golden light was coming up to meet me at the same time as I was sharing my golden light. I watched as it rippled and spread, blending together till everything was glowing golden God. In my excitement, I began to gleefully recognize each thing in my vision as God. I could see me pointing to things my eyes just happened upon and proclaiming with delight, God, paper, God, counter, God, bag of IV fluids, God, God and my coworkers, parents, also God, patients, also God, everything is God. It became loud and clanging, overpowering, like a resounding clash of cymbals banging together, drowning out all sounds till it was just the ringing in my head. God, 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 God! I was stunned by the ridiculous simplicity of how obvious it was that everything was God. I almost laughed out loud. Obviously a no-no in the silent Zendo. I noticed the people sitting now to the left and the right of me fidgeting, which had bothered me before, but this morning I had completely tuned it out up until that point. I watched the breath flow in and out of me, recognizing that every molecule in the air I breathed, the air that filled me and connected me to everyone in this room, everyone everywhere, was also God. I could see the golden light spread out around me like an aura, like I've seen before, whispering tentacles reaching out around me and connecting me with others with consciousness. This time I saw it as concentrated beams of light reaching out from my sides horizontally, appearing solid like a fence rail, stretching arms open wide, skewing the people beside me, not in an aggressive way, but just to give them support. They are also God, of course, but perhaps they just can't see it at the moment, so they're having a hard time sitting still. It's hard to be still when you don't know you're God. You always think there's something you need to do. I thought I could reach out and help hold them a bit, that maybe if they had a little support, they would be able to sit still for a moment and see that they too are God. The singing bowl rang and we moved on to a walking meditation. I followed the line of gods down the hall. also God. And outside, so much God. And back in and around, we circled the Zendo like 15 or 20 times. Outside, I saw chipmunks in the sun bouncing on the garden rocks, and I giggled at the thought of these tiny little adorable gods with their chubby little cheeks filled with food that was also God. I saw God in the flowers, in the green leaves of the trees, and God in the blue sky and the fluffy clouds, God in the cold concrete under my feet, and the light fixture with its wires, and the hard cinder block walls. It was all God, and it was amazing. I hope you can see that when I speak of God, I'm not speaking of the patriarchal white father sitting in the sky on his cloud, stroking his beard and judging us all. Instead, my God is the great energy blob that is the living, breathing being that we all are. After the service, we went to the breakfast in the dining hall, still in silence except for the blessing. I was still reeling with this golden God glow. I sat at a table with 2 other ladies. I've been trying to practice mindful eating, so I slowed down my biting and chewing, and as I ate, I became very aware of all the sounds in the room. I heard the spoons clanging against the bowls, and the slurp, slurp, slurping of oatmeal into the mouths of all of these gods. And I recognized the spoons are God, and the slurpers are God, and the food and the room, it's all God. God eating God to nourish God. I looked at the women sitting with me and laughed out loud with mirth that I was sitting at a table eating oatmeal with God, and these ladies may have no idea that they're just slurping their God oatmeal and clanging their God spoons on their God bowls while they eat breakfast with God, who they also are. Then again, maybe they see it too. It is still with me to this day. I look around at everything I see, and God's face is looking back at me. I see it in the people with their God faces, God arms, and God teeth. I see God in the green grass and the tall trees, all of us breathing in and breathing out, the same God air, God filling the spaces between us till we're all one, right here. That's what I have. Thank you.
Open mic jams at the Cafe United, 12 to 3 on Sundays. My first visits led me to meet host Zay, who is a talent, pleasant vibes, and the aura of a cool guy, is ready to be a key figure in the local scene without having the weakness for snobbery or insecurity. Someone I think is a fine example for other young artists learning how to conduct themselves. On a recent visit, he put the mic, not down exactly, but into a stand, so as to grab a guitar.
Hello. Ooh, that's nice and hot. I go by the name of Zay Shiki. I'm gonna sing a couple songs for y'all. I have a lot of mental illnesses, and this song's about my anxiety. It goes a little like this. Can I move this? Nice. I get overwhelmed so easily. Not many can tell. That's okay with me. I get overwhelmed too easily. Not many can tell. That's okay with me. The nonchalant dreadlock, anxiety, it doesn't stop. Too many things all at once, stuck in my head, stuck in a bus, praying in a spiral. They tell me I need to go viral. Feel like an embassy stuck in idle. Should I put that in my bio? Sometimes I feel hot outside, but I'm 10 below. Sink or swim and I'm real slow. Don't know if I like you're stating high notes. Stating high notes. I get overwhelmed too easily. Not many can tell. That's okay with me. I get overwhelmed so easily. Not many can tell. That's okay with me. Check it. Sometimes I'm stressed, sometimes it's PTSD. Sometimes I'm talking, sometimes like do not text me. No, it's not your fault, so I am not flexing. Doesn't matter if you boo or you bestie. Please don't press me. I'm no space key. A little shaky, a little spacey. I promise I'm not always in a bad mood. Saying da 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 da. That's called I Get Overwhelmed. It's about my anxiety. Yay! This song is called Feng Shui. It's about the first time I showed someone into my room. And it goes a little like this. I also just dropped this song in January. And Chad likes it a lot. Sit down, story time, got plot twists and crazy rhymes. This one day, so divine. Talk to a lady, super fine. Just friends, but she make my heart race. Call 911 or a lawyer, I got a case. Pretty in the face, pretty in the soul. The one you ought to marry, make that the first goal. She wanna see my room, my brain starts to zoom. I break out the broom and the next thing you know, walk through the door. No, you got the feng shui. Walk through the door. Let's do it the fun way. Walk through the door. Girl, you know it's fun. Hey, walk through the door. Walk through the. I'm saying walk through the door. No, you got the feng shui. Walk through the door. Let's do it the fun way. Walk through the door. Girl, you know it's fun. Hey, walk through the door. Walk through the. We in the room. She likes the pictures too. She compliments my fuzzy blanket with the pinkish hue. I said, thank you. Do you wanna see my cat? A blue Russian baby. He is dark gray, he's not black, no. We get to talking, her eyes get to flocking. Peeps the plays, music stand shows I be watching. She's like, oh wow, I really like your style, huh? The feng shui is really not that wild. Walk through the door. No, you keep the feng shui. Walk through the door. Let's do it the fun way. Walk through the door. Girl, you know it's fun. Hey, walk through the door. Walk through the. Walk through the door. No, you keep the fun way. Walk through the door. Let's do it the fun way. Walk through the door. Girl, you know it's fun. Hey, walk through the door. Walk through the. I see you walk through the door. No, you keep the fun way. Walk through the door. Let's do it the fun way. Walk through the door. Girl, you know it's fun. Hey, walk through the door. Walk through the. Thank you.
We're back to that bunch of individuals doing the same thing together, lumping them up, all that. What do you call that? You can call it a scene, call it a collective, call it whatever. If the participants are of pure intent and can see through the fog to an existence where one success becomes the success of all, and our resources are to be shared, but also cherished, never wasted, without some petty tallying of who provided what. Where we do what we can in the moment, where we have the chance to focus on the areas we excel, while having examples to emulate, voices to solicit advice in an obtuse manner. Combine such a structure with some willingness to experiment with yet-to-be-tried tactics, consider the social and political climate of the times, and well, it's not hard to see bringing it to a place that could be called revolution. But one done with love. Love for the art we create, for those we create it with, for those who we ask to consume it, and yes, for those who oppose it, who fear change, who fear their growing insignificance, who fear it's ever becoming more apparent their ignorance. Love for those who may have to face the fact that everything they thought they knew was wrong. Have sympathy for that process, understanding they lack the examples to follow, with the knowledge that you're acting not with arrogance or a sense of superiority, but with sincere love, not telling them that they did wrong, not demanding reasoning for their thought process. How do you think they might react to that? Oh, what do you say to them? Ask them how you can help.
Staying like emotion, and that's the reason why. But you never see the rivers of these tears that I cry. Pain of the world pushing down on me in tangible form, so that only few see. Stop saying that you'll call me because I don't have a phone. Got nothing that I want, so you can't toss me a bone. Can't freaking get it, I just wanna be alone. Sometimes the finest company is simply your own. Don't need a winning ticket or a predatory loan. Only thing I wanna own is this microphone. Goodbye to kissing up, don't call me a guy. Nothing that you're selling that I ever wanna buy. Never gonna need a man who freaking fly. And where I draw the line is messing with my high. Say you don't like my tone, well you wouldn't have to hear it if you leave me alone. Getting buzzers on the mic got me coughing a phone. Followed by my demons anywhere that I roam. More damage than a bullet when I'm messing up your dome. And I stick a finger wig until you can't use a comb. Blowing up the underground, I'm watching the throne. Too bad for you people that I'm criminally unknown. Look into my eyes and you'll see that no one's home. Never consider that I like it alone. Say it's lonely at the top because you sit there alone. That's just how you play it when you're never alone. On everybody's watch, yeah, I'm criminally known. Got 7 personalities, we can't be alone. There's no escape from all these voices in my head. Get a moment's peace until the day that I'm dead. Commandos for those too close. Missed out on life when it matters the most. Took a vow of silence on the east and west coast. I sit in solitaire of which I can boast. But it's going against the mainstream is what I did the most. If you're saying God is dead, then I'm raising a toast. You can never see me, so you cannot be shown. And when I meet the hangman, tell him leave me alone. I make the kind of beats that'll make your house quake. And you'll never run to me because you're just fake. When you're getting in my face, say you don't like my tone. Well, you wouldn't have to hear it if you leave me alone. Getting buzzed on the mic got me coughing a phone. Followed by my demons anywhere that I roam. More damage than a bullet when I'm messing up your dome. Stick your freaking wig until you can't use a comb. Blowing up the underground, I'm watching the throne. Too bad for you people that I'm criminally unknown. Look into my eyes and you'll see that no one's home. Never considered that I like it alone. Say it's lonely at the top because you sit there alone. That's just how you play it when you're never alone. On everybody's watches, yeah, I'm criminally known. 7 personalities, you can't be alone. There's no escape from all these voices in my head. In a moment's peace until the day that I'm dead. I'll die easy. Try to go man for man, dose for dose, cut it too close. Couldn't comprehend what matters the most. Now I gotta take back the east and west coast. I'm sure you got his dead, trying to serve as your host. I will hear them grumble, some old bitches don't moan. Tell them send me to hell so I'm home. But when I meet the devil, tell him leave me alone. When I meet the devil, tell him leave me alone. Listen, gravitate. You can walk down 122nd Avenue. I gotta see some cheap real estate. Man, they hit off the bodies though. All the people out on the block go on the nod.
One, two,
all of my crew.
3, 4,
down on the floor.
5, 6,
after we fix.
7, 8.
Hurry, don't wait.
9, 10.
Knocking again. So many say they're down. When I look around, nowhere they're bound. How they'll be found. Cruelty, predictability. Don't need a crystal ball to see. They call advice unsolicited, not appreciated, not even like that bit. It's 'cause no one asked for it. Too late, life dissipates, not fate. Just suckers taking bait. Who was it? Let them down. Careful who you keep around. You looking for a do-over. All you're gonna get is over. Same mistake, position, intent to stay. Over and over and on and on. I'm gonna let go if you're already gone. There is nothing else to learn. Come from seeing this again. Start to lose the faces of those that have so far been. If you're asking me to say when, I already said it, but I'll say it again. Turn out the light, count to 10. We'll put it all back like it was when we began. Over and over, it goes on and on. Gotta let go if they're already gone. Don't take a crystal ball to see who's gonna listen to me. The time we spent together, nothing compared to the days apart. Just don't have the heart. Say what happens when you stray from your art. I used to laugh when you'd say, shut up, think you're so smart. There is nothing I can learn. Don't make me see it all again. One man walking to his doom. One woman stepping to the tomb. Once that girl or boy was just a kid. Those days don't count for what we thought they did. If you're asking me to say when, I already said it, but I'll say it again.
of your mind. And I fear the knapsack, not to be unkind, but for lack of information, apprehension, hesitation for your place in the trife life. Select an occupation or position, a nice wife. Base destination of the man with the pied pipe. I feel no elation and assign no blame. Our fears are different styles, but we're losing the same game with too many miles. And our deluded lame brains coming at you all smiles. With a private claim fame, but it's sheer strength on the uphill climb. You wrestle with regret when you're past your prime, but I never again forget all my ghastly crimes. Offer you my hand in the darkest times. You feel the terror? No, sometimes. Spiders crawl, space is small, heights most tall. Feel your fear, hold you near, love you dear. One insane, seeking vain, hiding shame. Time is lost, at what cost? Double cross. Frozen like a pillar caught up in Medusa's stare. Show up in a nightmare on school underwear. Always at the gamble, but you never take a chance. Synthesized lives, taking photos when you trance. Absolute conviction, but you never take a chance. Only destination is deleted by distraction. Never manufacture consternation into action. Figures of the story puts us all in the same fashion. Called Scared Cat.
TJ.
Shut on the beat and electroshock. Yeah, run the block, yeah, run the block. Shut on the beat and you know I run the block.
I mentioned a couple of times that simple mission statement. Never to give it to you. Here it is.
Yeah, that shit was dope.